Me, your brother, me, your boy, Abel, albal. Happy Sunday to everyone. I hope God has guided us, God has protected us, and God also sustain us by seeing this evening among the living ones. Once again, I want to say Happy New Month. Attach Happy Sunday, Happy New Month at the same time. Mm, it is a beautiful thing when you have nothing but you have the strength and God is sustaining you in your life. It is a very beautiful thing for you to give God all the glory in your life. Mm. I just want to I just discovered something this evening. It's something that is very important, very, very important to every young man, young life of young man, young woman outside there. Please, before I continue, please, I want you, if you come to my life, please support me by sharing my life, support me by subscribing to my channel, support me by commenting your opinion on. So tell me where you're streaming from, where you're watching me live. I want to know much about you. I want to know where are you chatting me from. Do you know why sometimes we find it difficult for us to make it in life? Do you know why? Sometimes we use our hand to destroy the foundation of ourselves. What I'm trying to do is that as a young man, you're growing up, being a Igbo man, being a Hausa, being a Yoruba. Do you know what kills our career? What destroys our career very quick, very easy is being enhanced of being in a position that you have not reached yet. Even me myself, being in a position that you'll never reach, you want to reach it. Like, let me just go to this straight to the point. Do you know what in life there's time that you are young, there's time that you reach in a certain level of being going into a relationship, there's a time for you to get married. But do you know that most of the young men, they've been quick of getting married when their level never reach, when they're supposed to struggle, when they're supposed to scatter for themselves, when they're supposed to have one or two things, when they're supposed to be standby, like let them be financial. How do I put this? For you to well stand, have a standard life of yourself before getting married. But you will be enhanced when you say you don't have anything much, you don't have any good foundation, you don't even have financial status in your life, then you get married. How can you sustain yourself at the end of the day? That is the problem that we're having now with the young men of these days. Once you're into relationship, you are allowed the love to blind your face. You are allowed the love to blind your eye. You are allowed the love to blind your brain. You're not thinking towards a future of your life. Please, if you're watching me, please subscribe to my channel. Please support me by subscribing. And if you're watching me live, please tell me where you're watching me from. Which is very wrong. When you're making those kind of mistakes before you realized, that is all. You will start struggling from your young age to the older age of your level. You will start battling with your life. You marry, let's say you marry in young age, you started having children. You're suffering with yourself, you're suffering with your wife, you're still suffering with your children. And it's compulsory for you to, whether you eat, either when time of paying school fees reach, you need to pay their school fees. You need to buy their clothes. You need what money for hospital when their children they are not feeling fine, when you're not feeling fine, your wife is not feeling fine. Those things is compulsory for them to do it. Because you title yourself as a man of the house. You title yourself as a husband. So all those responsibilities are in your head. You as a young man, why are you being in hands of getting married where you don't have anything much? Where you don't have much? What are you doing? That is the first thing. The money that you're making per day, the money that you're making before month ends, can they sustain you to stay with your wife? Can they sustain you to marry? The money that you're getting before the year runs up, can they sustain you? If you're living in the city, can they sustain you to pay your house rent? Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. AJK, thank you for joining me. AJK Roke, thank you for joining me. Roke League. So are you a Roke player? Those things do affect your lifestyle. Those things are going to affect your children lifestyle. Those things, they are going to affect not only your lifestyle but your entire future. It is going to affect you. Why being in hands getting married? That is why you see some of the marriage are not lasting, because the time that you supposed sustain, like keep yourself by in the ways of suspension, then you take it, you put yourself in the prisons of marriage, and those things are going to affect your entire future. Because instead of being single in your life, working one or two things before getting married, but never, you will never have that opportunity. You just prison yourself in an early age. The constitution says that you should get married maybe in the age of 20 years or 25 years before you think of getting married. Even in that 25 years, you sit down and ask yourself, what actually do you have that can sustain you? When you get married, you will live in a good life. In that 25 years, if you get married, what can you do for your family? Because you know that your family is not just only your wife and your children. What about your father and your mother? They are still looking at you. What about the siblings that you have? They are still looking at you. Can you see? Marriage cannot depart you from your family, from your father and your mother. Marriage cannot separate you. You must take care of them also. Those things are very important when you want to get married. You need to look your financial status. You need to look your financial standard. If not, it is going to affect your the whole entire life of you. Because this is going to affect you. Once it affects you, there's no way of resolving it. Marriage is something that you cannot resolve it. Once you make mistake over it, the mistake will keep reflecting in your life. If you like, you marry for the first wife, you still divorce the first wife, you marry another one. If care does not take, and if you do not be careful, you're going to keep repeating one thing without resolving it. So you as a young man, young woman outside there, my advice for you, don't be in a haste. Do what you want to do that will bring money for you in your life. Do what to do that will make you to have a standard living in life tomorrow. Do what to do that will make your responsibilities. You will not destroy your responsibilities tomorrow. You know what I'm trying to say? You know what will make you to have a standard life. You know what will make you to have a good future of you and your next generation coming. That you'll never be a useless father to your children tomorrow. Because of marriage can make you to be in that way tomorrow. Because of being quick marriage. Because of getting married to a time that you're not supposed to marry. Because you rush. You do not work hard.